What's going on, guys? Major Rushmore here, otherwise known as Simon. Welcome along to day 42 of my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. Just to let people know who are new to my channel, there's a few subscribers trickling in. This is my pillow talk section where I recap on the previous day's food intake for people who haven't watched the video. So, yesterday for breakfast, I had porridge with mashed banana and honey with a spoonful of toasted flaxseed crunch, it's called, for a bit of texture. That went down really well as always. I also had a cappuccino then after that, and for lunch, I had chicken breast fillets seasoned with Cajun cooked in the air fryer, and I put that on a flatbread with taco sauce, a slice of light matured cheddar, diced red onion, and a few bits of sun dried tomato. Washed that down with a can of Pepsi Max and had a Muller Light yogurt for dessert. In the evening time, then for supper, I had a sourdough bread with mashed avocado, scrambled egg, and had some chili flakes on that with salt and pepper. When I mixed up the avocado, which was extremely squishy, I was borderline whether I could use it or not. I mixed that up with half a lime and half a lemon in terms of the juice of those. I washed that down with a glass of water, but I squeezed the remaining lime and lemon into it and added a slice of each into it as well. So that went down well. In terms of water intake, I had 5 pints, which was good. And in terms of work, recapping on that, I continued working on the SMS messaging module. I got that finished, and then I moved on to the email messaging module, which is essentially a clone of the SMS messaging module, just a few tweaks using up an email provider rather than an SMS provider. And yeah, all the bells and whistles to go along with that, such as creating messages, creating templates, using segments, all sorts of things. So that's it. I shall talk to you in the next segment. Right, breakfast time. Groundhog Day. Same breakfast every single day. But I'm loving it. I'll put a bit of toasted flaxseed crunch with almonds, cranberries, and honey. I know it's a bit repetitive for people that continuously watch my videos, thank you. But there's also a few new people coming in, so I have to show them what it's all about as well. Just regular old local honey. It says European wildflower honey. Sister was telling me that it's from European honeybees, but I don't understand. How can they tell what a European honeybee is? I mean, Ireland is in Europe, so I don't know. I don't understand it. Time to get hypnotized now. Do 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 do. All right. Great little invention. Apart from the one flaw where it's just so much honey left on them, you know, in between the ridges. Unless I do like Jean said and just. Jean? Who's Jean? Oops. Nearly doxed you there, buddy. I'll do something like that. And we'll just. Oh, yeah. Right, banana time. We have a particularly happy banana today. Very, very bendy. Very curved, should I say? Oh, have we got a bruise free? We have a bruise free, folks. We don't have a Peter Stringfellow free, though. Peter Stringfellow? Isn't he? Yep, that's right. Very small banana, that's the only thing. That's the only problem. It's a bit turgid as well, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I have to put a bit of extra pressure in on the mashing. Let's get all that goodness in there now. Lovely. Time for some goo removal. And a bit of cold milk. I like to get it particularly milky, if I can. Right. Oh. Let's try and get that dispersed throughout the whole mixture. So we end up with a bit of banana in every mouthful. Hopefully. Right, that should do. Here we go. So good. It wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't say so good after every first mouthful of porridge. Just a great way to start today. I can already feel the endorphins rushing just knowing that it's going to be a good day because I'm fueled by this food and I've been waiting for it for a while, like since last night. So it's great. Oh my God. Alright, I shall have the rest of it off camera. Plan for the day in work is to continue on with the email and messaging module. I have a meeting with another third-party company called Randox. You've probably seen them sponsoring they're always the main headline sponsor of the English Grand National. They're a laboratory, and that's one of the places where we get the blood analysed. So when a tenant takes blood from a patient, you know, a doctor or a nurse takes blood from a patient, or a phlebotomist, it gets couriered off to Randox. They do all the analysis on it and send back the results, and then we ingest them into the system. So a meeting with those today just to get the integration moving along. We like to automate the whole process so there's no man in the middle per se. So the results, so the way it works is that the patient comes in for their appointment. They would have pre-booked a blood appointment, a phlebotomy appointment for a particular blood test, like a full blood count or an iron panel or whatever it might be. And that's all logged in the system, in the software that I make. The patient comes in, the phlebotomist knows how many tubes and what color tubes to take because of the software. They then take those and let the patient on their way, and then they package them up, print off the barcode for the laboratory. This is part of this integration today. And stick the barcodes, or well, they're not barcode. Yeah, they are barcodes. They stick them onto each of the sample tubes and package them up in a special box and refrigerate them. And then a courier comes in a refrigerated truck, comes and collects them and brings them to the Randox laboratory, the various locations. Randox then analyze the bloods and process the results, and their system then talks to our system to say these are the results for that particular patient, and then we automatically notify the patient, here's your results, and they can have a follow-up appointment then with the doctor to go through them, or we can apply AI, which is one of the new things we're working on to highlight anything immediate to them, but always to go to the doctor for the actual definitive confirmation or whatever it might be. So yeah, that's my plan for work for the day. Just finish off that email, have that meeting, finish off the email integration, and I have to go to a doctor's appointment at 4:10. I'm not sure if you remember in the first video I done in this series, episode 1, over Christmas. So I got the Apple Watch for Christmas, and which is on low battery now. Got the Apple Watch for Christmas, and the first thing I done was ran an ECG on it, and it showed me that my heart was in atrial fibrillation, which is a problem that I had before, where your heart is out of rhythm, and I got it corrected before, and now it's back according to the watch. So I went down to the emergency department, and they kept me in overnight, and yes, I was in atrial fibrillation when they hooked it up to their machine, so the watch potentially after saving me. So they put me on medication for 6 weeks in preparation for the next procedure. There's a procedure called a cardioversion. Do you know those defibrillators where they shock someone back to life? Well, they used that on me. So basically they put me asleep, and they shave off my chest hair, and they shave off my chest hair first, and then what was it? No, I shaved my chest hair. That's what it was, in preparation, because they told me to do it. And then I went down, they put me asleep, and they shock you, and it lasted about 20 seconds. You know what I mean? But it worked on the first attempt. They try up to 5 times, but after it, like, I had these marks, these rectangle paddle marks for a few weeks, But you don't feel a thing, obviously, but it worked on the first attempt. So I'm hoping now that it's going to work this next time. However, they haven't been in touch with me since, so I have an appointment with the doctor today because I ran out of medication. I was taking 2 of these tablets every day, and I'm after running out of them today. So I need to get a refill or whatever it is, and I need to find out what's the story. When are they bringing me in for the next cardioversion, it's called? So yeah, I've all that ahead of me today. And after that, later on this evening, I will continue on doing a bit of work on my treasure hunt website. Basically, what I want to do tonight is search engine optimization. So make sure all the pages are optimized for appearing in search engines. And then also use something called the Open Graph Sharer, which is a protocol for when you copy a website. Did you ever notice when you copy a website address into WhatsApp and it gives you a preview of it? Well, that preview is all using what's called the Open Graph. So it tries to read those Open Graph tags that are in your code, and you basically tell it, here's the text I want you to use, here's the description, the title, the description, and here's the image and the absolute link to it. And if you don't provide that, it tries to guess at all that information, and it kind of messes it up a lot of the time. So it's better if you provide the information to those social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, any kind of social media website that uses Open Graph. But anyway, there you go. Okay, I shall talk to you in the next segment. Me thumbnail! Me thumbnail! Shit! Alright, here we go. Right, lunchtime. What we have here is flatbread with taco sauce, slice of light matured cheddar, a chicken breast fillet seasoned with chicken seasoning. My sister Claire had mentioned it to myself and my wife a couple of days ago. My sister Claire had I was talking to myself and my wife about it a couple of days ago, and my wife picked it up in the shop in there yesterday, so hopefully it's nice. We have some diced red onion on that and a slice of tomato. So let's give it a whirl. I'm going to wash down with a can of Pepsi Max as always, and have a Muller Lite raspberry and cranberry yogurt for dessert. Okay, here we go. Bit of a curl on it because I couldn't fit it into the air fryer. It was a bit bigger than usual. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Oh my God, lads, the chicken seasoning is unbelievable. I have to show you which one it is. I don't know where she got it from. Might have been Aldi or not sure. Oh my God. That's too nice. That's the new go-to now. We're dialing these lunches in, I'm telling you. The flatbread was a massive game changer. And now that chicken seasoning might be the other game changer that I was missing. Came back to just sliced tomatoes as well rather than sun-dried. As the Colonel pointed out, sun-dried are more expensive. But and there's oil on them as well. But I just find the sun-dried are a nice sweet kind of taste off them or whatever. Especially the vinegary taste that you get off them, whatever that is. But I just find in this combination on the flatbread that just a slice of salad tomato is just really nice combination with the onion, cheese, chicken, etc. Yeah. I see a couple of people have mentioned in the comments that I've put them onto the flatbreads and they're really enjoying them. Cahill Murphy, massive shout out, Cahill. Cahill has tried them. He sent me a picture on WhatsApp to show me that he has made his home on. Good job, Cahill. Glad you liked him. And Irish Steve, a guy I haven't seen on my channel before. He came through and he told me, I think he said he had lost 8 stone in the last year or whatever, or last year or something like that. He's keeping it off. But he didn't know about them either, and he's tried them now, and he's absolutely divine. He's loving them as well. So there's probably a few more of you out there who haven't tried them. I'm not lying. The facts are out there. I'm just letting you know 2 different people. The social proof is there. Go out and try them. That's flatbread from Tesco. Amazing. Anyway, excuse me. You have seen my lunch. I shall talk to you in the next segment. Right, you may remember a few weeks ago where I was showing you how I cut an apple when I'm snacking between meals, etc. And one of my subscribers, Dylan, reached out to me on WhatsApp and told me, what am I at? That I should get an apple slicer instead. So I took his advice and I got one of these yolks. Had something similar before, but it was quite flimsy. I guess this is version 2 of it. So here we go. Here's how I now slice my apples. So it's a bit of a crooked apple, so bear with me. There we go. Simple. And just pop that out without cutting my fingers off. And we're left with that. Ready to serve. I need to figure out the thumbnail situation. Right, what we have here is salmon darns with sweet potato mash, mixed vegetables, peas, carrots, sweet corn, and garden beans. Green beans? Is that what they call it? Had the same question last week or whatever. I couldn't remember the name on them.
And some dinner with your pepper. I love pepper. And here we go. Oh my God, that's... Oh, I've been waiting for this. So good. I can't stop eating it. But I have to. For a moment. Yeah, so that's it. You have seen my full day of eating today. As always, feel free to leave your comments in the comments section below, and I shall talk to you in the next video. All the best. Bye bye.